Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on, are you your biggest block? This is a good one, family. Because most of you out there are your own biggest block. You're your own hurdle. Your own preconceived notions are stopping you from growing and winning. And before you can address the situation, you must realize that it's you that are your biggest block. Do you have desires and dreams that you dream of doing, and then you immediately say, but, or maybe, or you know what if? You're your biggest block. You're your biggest block. This world that we live in is an illusion. Yes, it's a high-tech one. Everything feels real. This statue feels like a heavy block. But in actuality, if I go down to the molecular level, it's really not even solid. It's not even solid. It has the illusion of being solid because it's vibrating really slow. Things that are vibrating fast don't seem as solid or as dense. So, if that's the case, whatever you think happens real time. So whatever you think already happened. But when you doubt it, you kill it. So, let's say you want to quit your job. And then you be like, but I got to pay my bills. But my baby needs food. And that's real. But when you close a void or a door, if you're living right, you're helping people, you're winning, the universe will open up another void to take care of that void. All you have to do is take a chance on yourself. Believe in yourself. Create a miracle. Again, it's going to be challenging in the beginning because the universe needs to know that you're serious. More importantly, you are the universe. And all you're doing is making sure yourself is serious. That's it. But when you don't believe you can do things, if you're spiritually scared to get out there and, fight for your dreams, nothing will ever happen. When you continue to fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. You get to keep them. Most of you out there have a job that you don't like going to. Most of you hate your job. Some of you can't stand your job. But then again, you wake up every Monday or whatever day you go to work and you go there anyway. There's going to have to come a time in your life when you say, you know what? I'm going to take a risk on myself and choose to create a miracle. Have a plan while you're at your job. Have an escape plan. And while you're at your job, envision you leaving. Envision you leaving. If you're anything like me, my envision was like instantaneous. My manager came at me a little sly, and I stood up and said, you know what? I'm giving you 30 days. I wanted to give him 2 weeks, but I was thinking about my wife and what she would say. Like, what are you doing? But when I called her after I told him, I said, babe, I gave my job 30 days today. She was like, good. She was like, good. Because she knew my worth. And I knew my worth, but I didn't believe in my worth. I'm sovereign now. But at the time when I did have that job, I was comfortable enough to not win, but I was comfortable enough to be complacent. They gave me enough to travel, to buy clothes, go shopping, eat delicious food. Some people would say the American dream. But my dream is to be wealthy. My dream is to have financial freedom. That's my dream. My dream is to have a flow of income coming to me on my own terms. But that job was my own block. My own preconceived notions about what if were my own block. So I had to get over that, family. I had to get over that. I had to take a leap of faith out on myself. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't want you guys going out there quitting your jobs. That's not what I'm saying. If you got babies at home that need consistent money to feed them, clothe them, whatever they need, I understand why you're working, and I'm not downing you. For those out there whose kids are older, or you got a side hustle where you're working outside of your job, you may have the opportunity to quit your job and do even better. I realized that I was working, but I was also doing things on the side with a little bit of time that I had left in my day. And I was doing good. And then I realized, okay, I'm working for someone that I can't stand, and I'm making decent money. I love myself, but I'm working like this. What if I forget them and just work for myself like that? And I've been winning ever since. I've been winning ever since. The universe wants you to win. Whenever you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, it's going to seem challenging. It's going to be hard. You're going to be disgusted. You're going to have work anxiety. The list goes on and on. If you love yourself enough to trust in yourself enough to do something different and win. Okay? I'm hoping I'm inspiring you out there. I'm not doing anything that's special. Us humans are supposedly the smartest sentient beings on this planet, but we're the only ones that have to pay to live. I want you to think about that. I really want you to think about that. I call myself a God, and gods do what they want to do. Humans do what they can. You know what I mean? Gods do what they want to do. Humans do what you can. And a lot of people think they can't do much. You know? If you feel as if you're a God, if you feel as if you have someone at your job telling you what to do, you're like, wait a minute, I'm smarter than him. It's time for you to leave. You can do the same job that you're doing at that job and contract yourself out and do it on your own terms. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're flipping fries. You can go somewhere and be a fry flipper for one of these little food trucks on the side on your own terms. I'm not saying you can't get wealthy flipping fries, but there are people out there who created a different French fry that are wealthy now. I want you guys to start dreaming big. Don't dream little. Don't dream that the job you have now is all that you deserve. You know? I really want you guys to start thinking about that, family. I really want you guys to start thinking abundantly. I really want you guys to start envisioning your bank accounts overflowing with cash. Overflowing with cash. You know? I remember back when I was in my early 20s, I used to go to the ATM and hope money was in there. That's a bleak feeling. When you go to the ATM, you try to pull 100 out, overdrawn, insufficient funds. You take it down to 80, insufficient funds. You take it down to 20, insufficient funds. That's a bad feeling. And hopefully you guys haven't felt that. But that feeling is what's fueled me to be the God that I am here today. The feeling of disgust. You know, that same disgust feeling I had in my early 20s when I had a wife and a daughter and I was scratching and surviving to feed them. That's what fueled me to be the God that I am today. So take whatever energy that you don't like that's being bestowed onto you by your job, take that to fuel you to do better. I don't want you being here waiting for retirement just to live. What are you saving for? Stop being your own crutch. I want you to live now. There is no retirement when you're doing what you love to do. You're going to do that till you die. If you start now, 10 years you're going to be great. It's going to take some time. But start now. Do it right now. Don't wait. Don't wait. Everybody listening right now has something that they love to do. If you don't know what you love to do, find something. Try something new. Try something you've never done before. Whatever makes you smile, that's more than likely something you love to do. But I really want you guys to embrace more of your loving self. Love yourself more than anything else. And your will to succeed needs to be stronger than your will to fail. Okay, family? Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened. I can be reached every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Twin Flame Radio. That's blogtalkradio.com/Twin Flame Radio. If you want to titillate your frontal lobe, go out to Amazon and pick up my books, The Enlightened Talk, It's a book of metaphysical spiritual poems, poverty consciousness, and wealth consciousness. I have a slew of books coming, but those are 3 books that are out there today. Okay, family? So on that note, peace and love. Winning!